Hello and welcome to the Conversation Cafe. My name is Beth Turner. I'm a communication coach for young people, and this is where I come to share my top tips and techniques with young people just like you so that you can feel really confident speaking in a whole host of everyday situations. Now, so many of my videos teach you tips and techniques to help you build rapport in conversation, help you feel really comfortable connecting with the person you're speaking to in a whole host of situations you might find yourself in. And usually in these videos, I share a new tip or talk about a new technique that you could use to make that rapport or that connection between you and the person that you're speaking to even better. But today's video is slightly different. Today's video is helping you to avoid a trap that exists when you are trying to build rapport and feel connected to someone in conversation. Now, in lots of my other videos, I've talked to you before about how important it is to remember that when you are in a conversation with someone, they are desperate for you to feel like they are important in your world in that conversation. So they want you to make them feel like what they're talking about is interesting, it's important to you, and to give them your undivided attention. And because we know that the person we're talking to wants to feel like that, that's why we bother to make eye contact. That's why we bother to smile at them when we're listening, and we nod and we show our connection and engagement in the conversation. It's why we mirror their body language so that all of those things show them that they're important to us, that we're interested in listening to them talk, and that we are enjoying the interaction that we're having. Therefore, I need you to know that there is something that you should avoid having with you in those conversations, because it can work in the complete opposite direction to building good rapport. And that is called a mobile phone. Now, mobile phones are with us all the time, but I need you to know when you are having a conversation with someone and your mobile phone is within sight of them, it's like there are three of you in the conversation. Did you notice the little ping that just happened there? Automatically, I'm talking to you and there's something else happening in my world. And you and I have been interrupted by receiving a notification of some sort. So when your phone is within eye view of the conversation that you're having, there are three of you in that conversation. And your phone speaks to the person that you're talking to, and it gives them secret messages. So just like we had experienced for real a second ago, if you've got your phone unmuted, you might not be able to see it, but you know that those message threads that you're part of are likely to be active while you're speaking to someone. And if you start to get notifications through, that little beep will interrupt your train of thought with the person that you're speaking to. And automatically, when you hear that little ping, it will say to the person that you're speaking to, she is listening to you, but she's also wants to stay aware of what else is happening in her world in case something more interesting is happening. That works against what you are trying to create with rapport. And secondly, even if you put your phone on mute, if you've got your phone within eyesight of you during that conversation and you start to receive messages and people contact you, you're still going to see the little banner announcements notify you of that from the screen. And again, once you see a flash of a phone screen at the corner of your eye, it's so hard not to take a little glance and see who it was that was actively messaging you in that moment. Again, the minute that that little banner is shown, and the fact that you've got your phone face up in a conversation with someone tells that person that they are interested, you are interested in what they're saying, you are listening. But if there's something else that's happening in their world, you still want to know about it. And who knows, you might even choose to respond to that message. If you do, it will kill the rapport that you've got with the person that you're speaking to. Because if you do glance at your phone, you will be distracted in that moment. It will break your concentration and it will stop you from being present in that moment. Now, if you're with your friends and it's a nice relaxed conversation, your phone won't pose you a problem. What I'm talking about is those conversations where rapport is really important to you. Maybe it's somebody that you're getting to know for the first time, or maybe it's an important conversation that you're having with an adult linked to school, a situation you're experiencing at home, or even a job. In those scenarios, your phone needs to be away and out of the conversation. Otherwise, there will be 3 of you in that conversation. So my encouragement would be to be as disciplined as you are at other points in your life when you can't glance at your phone. Prioritize the conversation you're with. Understand that your phone will speak subtly to the person you're talking to, and don't let it poison the rapport that you've been building and working so hard to create. That's everything I want to share with you about mobile phones in this video. If you like the content, then tell somebody else that it exists. And if not, let me know why not in the comments below, and I will see what else I can do to help you. Thank you for joining me in the Conversation Cafe today. We'll be back soon.